Alright, so today we have a special episode of Cooking Through COVID. We're actually gonna not make a food item. Obviously COVID's taking its toll around here. I've got a dog on the hip, and I've got my goddaughter as special guest. I'd like to introduce Brinlee as my special guest, and today we will be making
homemade Play-Doh
and
slime. We're gonna do homemade Play-Doh first. And the ingredients that you would need are cornstarch, conditioner or soap, dish soap, food coloring, which is optional, and something to mix with.
All right, so let's get started. What do we do first?
First, you need the conditioner.
Okay. So how much are we just eyeballing this?
As much Play-Doh that you want.
Okay, so we put
the more conditioner, the more Play-Doh. I keep saying slime.
Well, we're doing slime later. So this no measuring is new to Lala, okay? Because Lala likes to measure. Okay. All right, this girl's having at it. Okay, so I get some. So we have this much in this here container. So like that.
Yeah.
That's good. Okay, so we're just going to give it a little stir.
You don't have to.
Okay, well I like to give it a little stir. Alright.
And then I have a separate stick for the food coloring because it's icing color and it's like gel. But if you have regular dropped food
this girl knows her food colorings, okay?
If you have dropped food coloring, you don't need another stick for it.
We're
going to use sky blue color. Again, food coloring is optional. That looks weird.
And just a little bit of this goes a long way. Yeah. Pro tip.
It's like that much.
And then if y'all want some birthday cakes with sky blue icing and some conditioner on it, we can also make that happen.
That's not.
Well, Bubby's birthday's coming up. We can make Bubby one.
Yeah.
So what's going on here?
I'm just scraping off the food coloring.
All right.
So it actually gets into the slime. And then you're just going to mix until...
Okay, we're just going to mix it around.
And since it's gel food coloring, if you do use gel food coloring, it will like separate into tiny pieces at first.
Like it'll make little clump balls?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we're going to use this later too, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So we're stirring.
If you don't want to make a white slime, I guess, yeah.
Well, that's lame.
So it makes like little clumps. Kind of looks like, if there are black clumps, it would look like homemade vanilla.
This conditioner smells good though.
Yeah. And the cornstarch won't ruin that, so you will have a scented slime.
Oh, pro tip. I think I need some more of this.
Yeah, I do.
It's kind of a little OLD, so it's a little clumptastic. Okay.
But whenever you start playing with it, it will eventually go away because I have
scrape that off.
Tried this type of food coloring before.
Smurf hands.
Okay, so now we're gonna add cornstarch. Do you have like a spoon that we can use?
Yeah, girl. What's the fork?
So we're gonna add like 1 tablespoon at a time, which is basically just a spoonful of this.
A spoonful of cornstarch helps you make the Play-Doh. So we're looking for like what consistency?
So even though you can't see any more white spots in it, you still want to mix it, but you know it's getting ready whenever it starts getting clumpy, like in different clumps that aren't sticking together.
I got you. Okay.
So literally like a Play-Doh consistency, like a doughy-like.
Oh, a dough-like consistency, if you will. Oh, so like this right here.
Yeah, but you have to mix it in more because it'll get wet again.
Okay. Oh, you right. Okay.
And if it ever gets too hard because you added too much cornstarch, you can just add a little bit more conditioner. But a tip is never start with cornstarch, because then you're just gonna like have to have like 2 bottles of conditioner.
Oh
It
yeah,
just,
girl.
It just never works out. Even if it's just a tiny bit of like conditioner, like how much we've already added so far, it'll still take a lot because you're supposed to add the conditioner first.
Because cornstarch has twice the thickening power of flour. So just a little bit of cornstarch goes a long way. Okay, so what about this status right here? What do I need to do here?
Just keep like folding it over like you're making like dough or something.
Okay.
Just keep folding it over until it gets a Play-Doh consistency.
So do I need more cornstarch?
I would mix for a little while first.
I'm gonna get carpal tunnel. Is this what you do all day? Is this what you do in quarantine?
Maybe. I usually do the glue types because.
Oh, okay. That's your preferred.
Yeah. But that's not here yet. We have to finish this first.
Okay. Is there this much stirring in the other type?
No, not at all.
Whew.
This one's more stirring, but like less thick, and the other one's more thick but less stirring. I'm just used to it because I do it every single day. I do the other one way more often.
Okay, what about now?
That now you.
What
need
do
to
now?
Now you need to get it out and start kneading it with your hands.
Okay, I'm gonna put some gloves on.
Okay, that's optional, but I would recommend it, especially if you have clumpy icing or gel like food coloring. Another tip, don't forget the food coloring. So if you add it after the cornstarch and it's already kneaded in and stuff, and you have your Play-Doh, and then you decide to add food coloring, you are either going to need gloves or just don't add.
Just don't do it though. Don't be like that.
Don't add food coloring and just make it.
Do better.
Just make another one. Or you can add more cornstarch to make it like, I guess you could say, overactivated. And then you can add, in a tiny cup, you can like mix food coloring and more conditioner together, then add it. But I think that's like way too much work. So I would just either not add food coloring and just make another one, or just add food coloring in the beginning.
Or do that. What's the story on this?
What do you mean?
There's like a lot of crumbles.
Add more conditioner.
Oh, this is like a never-ending story over here.
Okay, you need a little bit more cornstarch.
Okay. The master has spoken.
Mine's almost there. I'm just adding little bits at a time and mixing for like a really long time.
I just added a lot and then stirred it really hard. Oh, no,
I'm
opposite method.
I'm adding little bits at a time and then mixing a whole bunch.
Okay, so is this done, do you think?
So this is actually better than normal Play-Doh. Usually Play-Doh is not stretchy. It was considered as a slime, but a lot of people say that this isn't a slime because it doesn't cooperate the same. Like, it doesn't make bubbles and stuff like what slime is mostly made for. I can't stop playing with it.
She's addicted.
I'm mostly addicted to other slime, but I guess you could say I'm addicted.
She's addicted to all kinds of slimes.
Anything you can stretch and it's moldable and stuff. My favorite type of slime right now is Floam Slime because it's really easy to make, and also it makes a lot of satisfying and crunchy sounds.
Is that what we're making next?
Yeah. Finally! It's coming together. Okay, so I am finally done. And we decided that we are going to combine the two.
Combine the slimes! Oh.
Mine's a little wider.
Oh, it is. Just really mix it in there. When tuning along.
I tried to make a slime swirl, but I noticed that it's more like Play-Doh than slime, so I can't really stretch it. Because they were like two different shades of blue, so it would look really cool if it went like that.
Oh, these slime skills. So this is the homemade Play-Doh slime. Next up, we'll be doing Floam Slime.